Welcome to InfoVeg TV, your guide to levy-funded research and development projects. In this episode, we look at how product development and innovation can help to sustain a business and how growers can add value to the products they are already growing. At the VegInnovations Day at Monash University in August 2017, delivered as part of VegPro through Hort Innovation's Vegetable Fund, a range of speakers gave growers great insights into the world of product innovation that can have crossover benefits for potato growers. Susie White is the founder of Eat.Drink.Innovate, a company that works with businesses to create new and innovative products. She says that product development can help businesses to move up the value chain.
Perfect innovation is the intersection of three factors. The first one is around capability, what you do really well or what you know really well. Let's see what we can do with the capability you already have. You probably have a really good supply chain. You probably have some great growing techniques and some good industry contacts. We're going to try and use those first. The second is consumers. I think it's really important not just to make what you can make, but what consumers really want or need. I think you've got to really try and understand your consumer and find an unmet need or want. The last of those circles and things that I think any grower should consider is the category they go into. Many categories are in different states of growth, and it helps you work out what type of innovation might be needed in that area. New products unlocks a lot of value and can help sustain a business long term. I think for a lot of growers and primary producers, it helps them if they move up the value chain. I think the very first thing I always say to growers is don't do it alone. It's really hard to come up with interesting new ideas if you're doing it by yourself. Grab a team of people, grab some of your suppliers, grab some of your work colleagues, and get a diverse group of people together. You want people with different backgrounds, different interests, different functional expertise, so that you've got a real diversity of thought there.
Susie Daly is a Tasmanian potato grower whose company developed new products to reduce waste and offer added value to consumers. The Daly family now sell pre-packaged potato salads and roast potatoes through Tasmanian supermarkets and have had great success with the development of their potato vodka.
We had a waste problem with our potatoes, so the washing facility has a suitable amount of waste, and I was researching what to do with the waste potatoes to make us more sustainable. We did a lot of trialling on recipes, engaged a food scientist to get us shelf life, and did some small consumer testing, and then presented to Woolworths. I think that it secures the business going forward so that it's not so committed to just washing potatoes. We have got the potato vodka. We also have just released 2 different flavours of baked potatoes. In the future we'll be looking at different ways to go down the value add line of potatoes. Just to start small, believe in what you're doing, have perseverance and patience. It doesn't happen overnight. If you go into it and think that it's going to be a quick fix and that it's not going to be expensive, then you're probably best to not do it.
Hazel McTavish-West facilitated the VegInnovations event and says that inspiration for new products can come from a number of everyday situations.
Growers are essentially consumers too, so when they're travelling or they're shopping, you just keep your eyes open and you just, when reading magazines, watching the telly, getting ideas and then trying to interpret those. Well, look, I'm seeing heaps and heaps and heaps of stuff with cauliflower in it. Why is that? Could I do something that could just be as good as that? And so that's really it. You don't have to come to workshops and things, you just watch what's happening around you and see how you can get some links to your business from that. So the best thing to do when you've got an idea is try and bring it to life on paper first, and with words or pictures. And if you're rubbish at drawing like I am, just cobbling it together from things out of magazines or whatever you can do. And then try and think about, well, how would I make this? Sometimes you need to talk to other people to actually understand, oh, there's already somebody making mayonnaises, I just have to do the cooking bit and mixing together, or maybe I can find someone who can make it for me. The first thing to do is, what is the idea? Draw it, write it down, and then think, what need does that solve? Who's going to buy this? Why are they going to buy it? So there's a lot of resources from previous work we've done in this area on VegInnovations.com.au. There's a searchable resource guide which links them to other contract manufacturers and packaging suppliers and other people with products. There's a how-to guide which they can download and print out and read it, and there's some videos and things to watch. But there's also lots of institutes like the Food Innovation Centre where there are people who can just sit down and talk to them.
Don't forget to subscribe to the InfoVeg channel to ensure you don't miss out on any future episodes.